Welcome, foolish mortals, to Awful Neutral.
Hello and welcome to Awful Neutral. I'm your Dungeon Master, Damian Mercado, and with me, as always, is Mr. Clint Beischer as...
Coven Crow here. Hello. How's everybody doing? I'm not anybody else.
I love your Robert Goulet inspired character.
Bro.
He's actually inspired by the parody of Robert Goulet. So,
COVID.
Shabop, shaboom, shebang. Jesse Egan, who's your character?
I'm Craig.
That's it. And Poppy.
He's gone down to one name.
What about Gregory, Pregory, Daggery, Leggery, Gregory?
I lost all my middle names from Japan.
That exchange rate is crazy.
Yeah. He's like Sonic. When you hit him, he loses his names instead of coins. That reference was for me.
That was good.
Yeah, I follow a little niche video game. It's an indie called Sonic the Hedgehog. Sara Lee Steiner, who will you be playing?
I'm going to be playing Avril Lasagna. I didn't
Think for a second.
I know. This is making me feel back in pandemic times. I almost said Gertrude.
Cheryl Spaghetti.
But-
God damn it. No. It was...
Give the fans what they want.
Did you say Karen Spaghetti?
Who's Karen Spaghetti?
It's your rival. We're still
Oh.
building.
Oh, I like it. Oh, I really like that. Oh, we fight in the back of a Cheesecake Factory parking lot.
No, Olive Garden, obviously.
Olive Garden.
I loved it.
Fine. Be
When you're here,
consistent
your
with the
family and
theme.
your family is trash. Like,
Oh.
Gertrude's the general manager.
With us
She's the referee,
as
too.
well, we have Mr. Dave Callens, who will you be playing today?
There's good old Thelonious Monk, man. I'm here chilling, having a good time with everybody.
That's vibe. I'm vibing off that. Way to go.
Yeah.
Jazzy.
I had a little Fight Club last week, but I think we moved past that.
Yeah, you did. You won a Fight Club. A Shatter Rock on Tummy style Fight Club. But yes, your way of the water fist defeated all. Congratulations. Salvador Viesca, who will you be playing?
just Trey.
Thank you.
Trey's fine. Dave.
Trey,
Giving up on your mind games. Thank you.
Euphoria, Xanax,
Ozempic.
Sunflower.
Xanax, Narcan, Trouble Seed,
Expialidocious.
Cadabra. Thank you very much.
Jesse, you will be sad because on last episode when we picked up,
He's commanding you. You will be sad.
I swear to God, if you do not sad.
He knows me well.
I was mostly a psychologist. I was calling my shot sad. When you what you missed on last week's episode was the party was picked up and transported to Fizzleport by not one but two Travolta horses. Pulling a Miyazaki style carriage, bus carriage that carried a double-decker bus carriage. Once you guys arrived in Fizzleport, Clint, we found out a big secret from Clint. He went and sought out a lawyer after pretending to be a college kid, but he had been years since he had been in college, so he looked like the equivalent of your grandpa showing up on college campus with what he wore when he went to Princeton, circa Mr.
Oh, that's
Burns'
right.
age.
Sarah said he was a Steve Buscemi meme. I
That's
think.
right. He was
Yeah,
showing me.
hey, young kids.
Hello, fellow students.
And
all of this style's wrong. I wasn't convincing as a current kid,
his toga
other
was
than my
way behind
physical
him.
appearance.
He saw a lawyer. When he saw that lawyer, in order to gain the lawyer's trust, he shapeshifted into his natural state, which was that of a changeling. In his changeling state, he asked about contract law.
Time out. You missed the part where, as apparently a changeling state, he has no face. That was creepy AF.
Well, limited facial features. Look up a changeling.
I don't want to. I'm not trying to have nightmares.
Yeah, what you said was like when he described what he was, you instinctually said like it was like we were part of a horror movie, and she just gave us a big hint. You mean like the Xanax nightmare creatures that I see it?
Yeah,
The Hat Man.
My Benadryl Hat Man.
Yeah,
There you go, Benadryl Hat Man.
NyQuil Vision.
Did you guys not know the Benadryl Hat Man?
No.
I've heard of him.
All right.
So I'm sorry. He went to Fizzleport and had to see a lawyer and turned into a changeling to see the lawyer.
He was a changeling the whole
Well,
time.
I started to ask about certain laws, and the lawyer thought I was a narc or something, and so that I finally dropped my form to prove to him that maybe I had a reason to. And changelings are very rare.
So yes.
Was that supposed to be like a surprise?
What's
I was
that?
just like, all right, he's a changeling.
Oh God!
It's always pulling shit. I'm just like, all right, he's a changeling. That's fine.
There was you're right. I didn't have a dramatic music cue, and so like Dave's part of that American viewing audience, and he's walked to every dramatic point with sound cues and laugh tracks.
Got him.
Yes, that was a huge reveal. And also some other cool shit happened. Dave won a rock belly smashing contest.
That's right, Jesse. You would have been sad to see all these rocks getting smashed. I'm glad you weren't there to see that.
It was underground
where
fight
was
club.
that
It was like
during all this?
Kumite.
You would have been the humanity. Oh.
No, stop it! Stop!
You were smashing them together on your otter tummy.
Yeah. They would have been holding you back like Joe Pesci in Casino when they beat his brother to death with a baseball bat. They wouldn't have been holding you back like that.
By the way, I saw an otter cafe. You would have loved that, Dave.
Oh,
Fuck out. Are you serious?
Yes, I'm
Wait.
serious.
Did otters go there to hang out or did otters work there?
Both.
Oh my God.
There's a
Guys,
man,
I'm going to Japan. I'll catch you next week.
there's a man outside holding this big otter, and it was the most petable looking creature. That was just like one big pet magnet. It was like, I tried to take a picture. He was like, no, he put the sign over it. And then I went to the side and I took a picture so I can send it to you. But yeah, big, juicy otter.
He really dodged pictures?
Yeah, he did. And he put a sign up too. But it was like, no pictures of otters. But yeah, you sit in there, you pet them. I didn't get to go. We didn't have time. But
So you went to an illegal
podcast. It was like you were here the whole time.
yeah.
I really
You went to an illegal otter cafe?
No, they were legal. They had all kinds of cafes. Owl,
What
capybara,
the fuck?
cat.
Did they have a
cafe,
changeling cafe?
puppy cafe, changeling cafe?
Nice.
I would like the idea of the customs as you're like leaving Japan. They check your phone, and they find out that you did take a picture of the otter, and they throw the book at you. You're getting caned in a public square. So,
Any smuggled otter pics on you?
They put you on a different plane.
Special wanding they do just for otter.
okay, so Sal, you toured the college campus, which you had named. We found out that Trey had named the college campuses, the series of college campuses, the UC system of college campuses that dot Ophelia, the Jay and Silent Bob Academy, Magica, Collegica, Academy of Greater Magics, and Snoochie Boochies.
I'm taking notes on this. Is that good? Is that a good idea, or should I write? No.
I gave up.
That is officially the name of the first college where you guys were partying at. The Wizard College,
Canonically.
canonically.
The Wizard College was called what?
Yes. Keep in mind, you guys were in 10th grade.
No, the maid college is called what? The wizard college is called who?
There we go.
But who's on first?
I think that one specifically was the Jay and Silent Bob College of no, that one was the College of Snoochie Boochies, the main campus you're at. Or it's like University of California, like the first one is actually University of California, and everyone after is UC blank, UC blank.
That's great.
So, there he found out that A certain secret pet or a certain rat figure was worshipped, and once a faculty member that would transform into a human and teach classes. It was rumored he was a great hero that was worshipped, almost seemingly eclipsing that of Trey's figure, even though he named the colleges. And I think that is all. All right. You wake up the next morning. Oh, we also established that Sara Lee's character and led a fraternity of Broskies, Paladin Brotherhood. They all got drunk, played flip cup. Several of them realized they were with the prophetess because there aren't many human females in this world. There aren't many humans in all of Awfalia. It's like kind of like Narnia, like any human came from the other. There's just aren't humans naturally. There are dwarves, halflings, whatever.
Otters.
There are otters.
I think also Jesse Kevin showed up for a second.
Really?
Yeah.
Wrong scene.
Cafe.
It was the crossover we all begged for.
I misspoke. And we had a lot of fun with it.
I did miss a lot.
Hello, is this a cameo?
Cool. Dang. Did I have a head injury the whole time? Can we do that?
We didn't really say what you were doing, but we could say that you just spent the whole time playing with the Travolta horses. And
Another crossover.
Well, we could say that now. We could say what he was doing now.
Yeah, what were you doing now? You were in the somewhat industrial town of Fizzleport?
I was probably trying to glue those rocks together that you smashed. Save any of the rock powder.
I don't know, man. I don't know if we would have allowed you down into the secret Fight Club basement.
Okay.
We also established canonically that rocks have magical properties in this land. It's one of the reasons they're coveted so much. They don't occur naturally here.
Yeah, they can beat paper and scissors.
Yeah.
It's one of the reasons they stole all the rocks from Stony Oregon. Was because
they can beat paper.
It's because paper is powerless in their presence.
It's funny when Clint says it. Okay.
And so in order to establish
It's a timing thing, it's fine.
And to fill out the lore of this world, the world that you spent all this time in as 10th graders, actually predates our world in use of smartphone technology. People were able to have these rocks, these rocky talkies, if you will, and were able to imbue them with magic because they retained it so well for such long periods of time. And so there were influencers in Awfalia long before there were influencers on Earth. All right, so we're going to pick it up there. You see pulling up with his... Oh, by the way, what was your guy doing?
My guy?
Yeah.
Probably playing in the mud.
Playing in the mud? Okay, sweet. I love it. Okay. Playing in the mud.
Playing in the mud. Different mud. I'm not used to this mud. My gigantic calves are taking to it like a duck to mud.
Your tears have dried up from all the crushed rocks that you've seen. They were so beautiful. That is when you see Potemkin, the dwarven caravan master you saw yesterday, who gave you the ride to Fizzleport. He pulls up with his Travolta horses, Vincent Vega and Vinny Barbarino, and he oh well, looks like you guys had quite a time in Fizzleport. About to be getting off to the capital of the empire if you're ready. I'll offer you a ride there, but if you want to stay in Fizzleport, by all means. Huh. Interesting. Interesting.
We weren't listening.
I sometimes get... Hello.
Just music at a time for some reason.
Wow, Damian's voice got really weird.
I'm just petting his horses. Pretty horse. What's his horse name again? Alan Rickman? I forgot.
Well, you're petting old Vinny Barbarino over there. Careful, he bites. Roll me an animal handling check, but at advantage, because you're a druid.
Well, so do I.
I'd love to see them get into a biting fight.
I rolled a 6.
A 6 total.
6 is pretty good, isn't it?
Oh, real quick, sorry. Does Jesse know that we're level 3?
Oh yeah, level yourself up to level 3.
Okay.
Yeah, you're going to say you're petting his massive, several haunched leg. You're petting like one of his like midsection. Then that's when you just feel like a little pinch, a little bite, a little nibble on your shoulder.
Ooh, a little love tap is what I like to call these.
I'll bite him back.
I don't know how to read horses, so I'm like, I think he loves it. I pet him again.
Whoa! He's like bucking, but like a centipede would buck, like a multi-jointed. Whoa! It's like a wave.
No, it's okay. They like this. I'm one of those guys who just can't admit he's wrong.
Grabbing the horse barn.
We're gonna say Vinny Barbarino bucks, and eventually he bucks so hard that he breaks loose from his the chassis, whatever they're strapped in and into a carriage with. That wooden piece snaps it all over. A Travolta horse's rage cannot be contained, and he gallops through the town.
Be free. Join your family. Be free.
He's like
I've done good today. I've done my good deed.
His backside would smack into a building and causing a huge damage, structural damage, when turning corners with his super long centipede body.
He's not damaging the building. He's just giving himself some scritches.
Vinny Barbarino, come back!
Sal, you get 1 point of inspiration for freeing the animal.
Yeah. Thanks, DM Dave. This is for our side game that we play on Sunday nights.
The dwarven man, Potemkin, with his cane, starts hobbling after. Don't Vinny Barbarino come back! I have carrots. And he wanders off, and that is when I was going to look for a distraction, but thanks, Sal.
At least I could do.
That is when you hear a commotion going on in the town square, just about 100 meters back. That is when you see a fey unicorn being dragged into town with ropes around its neck. It's like throwing some of the halfling trackers that have animal control ropes around its neck. It's tossing them all over the place, one around its horn. But
I thought you were going to say it's throwing gang signs.
I was thinking something like that too. It's throwing shade.
Yeah.
You do see a you see a juggalo.
What up, John Travolta horse? You ain't got nothing on this.
Is that West Side? How invested is he in the West Coast East Coast beef?
Maybe you know about Tupac.
The horse is
Travolta
actually
horse is
throwing
arch
him
enemy,
off.
the Juggalo buffalo.
He's sea walking. The juggalo buffalo. And that is when you see a halfling woman dressed in very fine clothing up on a podium up high on the second story of a building, screaming, "That's right! Take him! Take him to go see the priest!"
Oh, we're baptizing a unicorn now? Got it.
Yeah.
Are we about to do an exorcism on a unicorn? That's the only reason you go to a priest.
Sarah has an interesting history with the church.
Yes.
This unicorn is not Christian enough, and we must baptize it in Jesus' name. Take it to the river.
And it goes, hey!
No, she does not say any of that.
Nay.
Take it to the stables at the priest's house now.
I'm sorry. Are we all there, or am I still with the lawyer? What's going on? Who's where?
Actually,
You went
Who's
to
when?
Earth in Oregon, Clint.
while
You are
this is
now
happening,
human.
this is like the next day. So we're gonna say you're back to being corvid, but we're gonna say as this is happening, you do see a little psst, psst, and you see that lawyer you were talking to yesterday. Dave actually came up with the name of the law firm, which was clever. Give me 1 second. I wrote it down.
Oh, shit, did I?
You sure did, big guy.
Good job, Dave. I think.
You see the representative of Griffin Troll and Beholder.
That's right. It was a shady law firm. Yeah,
It's a shady. They're criminal lawyers. Yes. Hey. Oh, he. Yeah, he's just gonna continue to kind of give the very obvious the way Dwight Schrute might try to be secretive but get somebody's attention. He's holding
I'm coughing over here, guys. I'm gonna go cough further away now. Cough.
All right.
Does the unicorn seem to be in distress? Like it needs help?
Definitely. The unicorn is in distress. In fact, give me an animal handling check, druids. Just druids. So Sal and Jesse.
Okay.
A nature check, or you?
Yeah, give me. I like a nature check better. Nature check.
Damn it! Are you sure not animal handling? I have more points than that.
I'll allow either one.
Well, guess what? I got a 20 with my modifier, so.
You may not know Travolta horse language, body language at all. You may not be able to speak, maybe not fluently, but conversationally, certainly Travolta horse. But you sure as shit can speak conversational unicorn. And
I comment first with the Jurassic Park hand in front of the raptor motion.
And Sal, your hand is now gone.
Sal, get a jelly hand. Replace it with a jelly hand.
Can I?
10 out of 10. Highly recommend.
Yes, this is a proud beast. It is insulting to see it being laid low like this by humans. Not humans. I'm sorry.
Halflings.
By halflings, dwarves, gnomes, so-called civilized folk who waste.
I feel like Damian's about to get racist with it. I feel these lowly nothings.
Listen, you guys can prescribe whatever race you want to.
Yeah, halflings is a slur in this world.
Whoa! I can say that.
Word. That's our word for our people.
I swear this town was a lot better before all these lings moved in.
A monocle hits the ground.
Yikes.
Okay.
Oh, this poor king of the mystical, fantastical jungle. What have they done to you? What does the unicorn do? Does it spit at me?
It just you guys were trying to figure out if it was in distress. That was your like check. Yes, it is very much in distress.
The
Jesse,
guy who just got bit by a horse for petting it is now trying to check on a unicorn.
I got a 24 in animal handling because I'm a geomancer druid.
Both of you, like as the have a calming effect on the unicorn, as it's as the crowd of onlookers is just gawking at what's happening as these trackers are subduing a unicorn, dragging it into town towards the stables at the priest house. You two. And your Jedi,
the band,
you're one with nature. Yes, Bono and the Edge stumble out, and in the name of love, are able to calm this unicorn. It's not fighting. It's not fighting its hard. It's certainly like resisting, and does not like being yanked on or being disrespected, but it is not injuring townfolk nearly as much.
We all think we don't like being yanked on at first.
What are these two doing? No! We have unicorn sympathizers. I tell you, they're in league with the druids. And this is the lady up on the pedestal. They're in league with the werewolves and werebears. They'll prey on your livestock. They'll prey on your children if we don't do something about it. Unicorn blood is the only cure we have against werebites and were attacks.
Oh, okay. Well, I say I'm only half Druish, first of all. So I'm making all the fantasy racism in this world. But here's the thing. So there's got to be other ways to cure wolf bites than capturing a poor, unarmed unicorn. Can we talk to the unicorn? And I don't know why.
Please say it like that every time.
Yeah. You two can certainly talk to the unicorn. You two, unicorns are pretty common. Yeah, you guys.
So we ask him, like, what do they do to you to take this cure? Do they hurt the unicorn? They cut off its horn or something?
Milk the horn.
What? I roll me a medicine check.
Euphemism.
Roll me a medicine check.
A medicine check. Okay.
I feel like Thelonious and Avril are just like off to the side, oblivious. Like
We're just like,
16.
what the heck is that?
we're talking about going to get breakfast at Cyclop, which is like this world's version of IHOP.
Damn it. But they still have a Denny's. And it's bad there too.
Just oily.
Listen, you
Even
know
when
what
you
you're
get
getting.
pancakes, oily.
If you're drunk, it's a fine meal for what you pay. All right. Will Denny's win a Michelin star? No, but you know what you're getting.
Man, I wish it was 2 a.m. so we could go to the Awful House. All right. I'll see you guys later.
At the Awful House. Yeah, so my World 16 medicine check, trying to figure out if this if they're hurting the unicorn to take this cure for wolf bites, apparently. By the way, I'm tempted to turn into a wolf right now because I can do that at level 2.
That's Clint asking where it got bit.
Oh yeah, where? What? Say that again.
All kind of were bites, not just wolf.
Were bites. Okay.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of where.
I'll do you one better. Why bites?
When bites.
All right. So what'd you get on that medicine check?
16.
16. You know that there is that while there are some things that can be done with unicorn blood that could be extracted humanely, for the most part, it's a lot of like grinding up a horn, horse, unicorn bones. It's a creature that radiates with magic deep down, so you can find a use for almost any. All
we use every part of the unicorn.
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying? They're going to
actually.
None of it goes to waste. Their hair has magical properties. They make the best brushes that always make your hair perfect whenever you.
And Merkins, really good
They make glue?
Merkins.
Yes, they make that's where super glue comes from in this world, and you could like build towers. You could suspend a dragon from the unicorn glue.
Wow.
So it works in this world.
I need some for my boards.
It is essentially a
Look
permanent.
up sovereign glue.
So this is just a better gorilla glue, is what I'm hearing.
Yes, unicorn glue has 1,001 purposes. You would fetch a tidy profit from this carcass.
Well, I'm not going for that.
I won't go for that.
I mean, we should consider it if it's good money. Sorry, unicorn. I didn't know you understood me.
The party's gonna break in half right now. I have to try to save this unicorn, so I'm gonna stop the halflings and people from trying to grind up his bones.
Yeah, we're gonna say as halflings, they're no longer being tossed left and right because you guys have calmed the situation. But you stand in the way. Your furry dog face. and you're level 3 now. You have pink wings that have started to bud.
Ooh.
Moral dilemma though when you find out that unicorns have rocks inside of them.
Even worse dilemma when we realize Jesse's more magical than the unicorn and can cure even more things.
They can make part of the unicorn is making the polish for the polished rocks.
You furry-faced man. You furry-faced tall man. Furry-faced tall. We have a tall man. And once the whole crowd is, we have a tall man. We have a human? A human here? He does look like a human, except hairier.
Harry,
there.
I barely know it. Never mind.
You there, one who sides with the werewolves. Why do you stand in the way and are you a human?
I was a human, but now I'm more. and I unhand this poor unicorn. Do not grind up his bones.
But my bread.
I can help you with your wear bites, you pussy. I try to use persuasion.
Yes.
I rolled a 16.
You rolled a persuasion 16. That is not enough to convince her, the lady you were talking to. However, I think that and roll me one more time. You get advantage being a tall person.
Roll me, baby, one more time.
Being tall? Oh.
Being a tall man.
Advantage for tall.
Well, I rolled
like the real world.
Well, that's what they call humans in this. I like the idea of it from Delicious in Dungeon, calling tall men.
I'm a tall dog, but I only rolled a 6, so I'm
If
not
you've ever
worried.
seen Phantasm, then you have a different idea of what a tall man is.
Yeah.
It's you're all Slendermen. We call them Slendermen. That's what they are.
Well, I only rolled a 6 on that advantage, so that didn't work out. But you
All right,
know,
well, so 16.
You unpersuaded.
There are a lot of people in the crowd are behind you. But it's one of the humans. Come on, you're like a celebrity being from Stony, Oregon. He even looks like one of the fabled ones. No, come on, you got to give him. Maybe this unicorn deserves a trial. Try
This
a
sounds
unicorn.
like a good place for a rap battle.
Clint, take it away.
He's not in this scene. Saved.
Clint has left the conversation.
He's having a very secretive conversation that we will get to in a moment.
Clint, you've been he's been talking to a lawyer. Can we use any of those skills?
I guess we'll take a break from that.
Can we file cease and desist?
Avril, if you're doing something in this scene,
Scenes and desist.
maybe you're spying on Clint. I don't know. Not to try to bust his secret.
Avril is spying on Clint Beischer, yes.
I am just staring at the unicorn. I'm also very horrifically hungover from last night. I got hit a couple times.
You're talking about real life, or are you talking about the game?
Are we role playing?
Yes.
I forgot about something I was going to throw your way.
Method actress.
Oh, and Sal too. I got something your way as well.
No.
Clint. All right. So I stayed up all night getting freshened up on my fairy law. All right. I understand you want some devil law and you want some fairy law. So I think I can give you some advice on both. There's a contract. What's the contract? What are we talking about here?
It's a little identity switch, right? Okay, right. I traded identities with a Mr. Bugsy, and now I am liable for his crimes as Bugsy, and so I had to leave this dimension as Bugsy to get away from being liable for crimes committed as him.
Again.
So what
But I didn't commit the crimes. Now I'm wondering, first of all, I just want to get back out of here. I want to go back to Stony, Oregon, but the problem is I don't know how. And finally, it's like, what's the main thing is those crimes that he committed back then, but before that, you get me? Is statute of limitations? Are we good? Can I be around, or am I gonna get carted off?
So wait. Okay, well, first off, that all depends on what the crime is. Some crimes don't have, no matter fairy law and devil law, have ridiculously long statutes of limitations. So I need to know what the crime was, what the contract was. I need to know a little bit more. All right. First off, secondly, are you telling me that you was born here in Australia, and somehow through some trickery, through some contract tomfoolery, you made it to Stony, Oregon?
Well, yeah, because I'm magically bindingly Corvid. I mean, Bugsy. That's a dumb name, so I switched it to Corvid, but yes.
I don't believe you. No, ain't nobody.
It's it's Kurt Russell Crowe that I go by magically, but there was another name.
Are you dressed in any part of your clothing that would be that of like are you dressed like as Kurt Russell Crowe would be?
Yeah, I'm completely corvided right now.
Well, I wouldn't believe it if you wouldn't dress like some sort of future spaceman or something. Holy jeez. All right, okay. All right, I'll look up this law. I need to know more about this. But tell me, is everybody rich in rocks? I hear it just raining rocks over there. Is that what it's like in Stony, Oregon? I gotta know.
No, you guys took all of our rocks. It's kind of bullshit.
What? You're saying we got all the rocks?
Yeah, you stole them. My good friend, well, I like him a lot. I don't know. We kind of stay away from each other, but Gregory loves stones. Can't find any.
Well, that's where we get. That doesn't make no sense. You're trying to keep all the rocks for yourself. That don't make no sense. There ain't no rocks in Stony, Oregon. Come on, everybody knows. Come on, no, you're just trying to keep me from that. But hey, that's fine. Attorney-client privilege. I was overstepping my bounds. If you have another scam going, hey, that's why you hire a criminal lawyer. I apologize. Tell you
Stony,
what.
Oregon's an ironic name, like Greenland and Iceland.
Yeah, what are they gonna do? Like next thing you know, they're gonna name an island that's actually very cold, Greenland or something. That's you wouldn't do that. That's what we're gonna say. He says that he's going to continue to look into your case. He could delve into the details a little bit, what the crime was now, or we can reveal that later. But you can say, like, all right, listen, tell you what, go on with your adventure. I'll find out the answer to these questions. Just give me a day or two, and I'll have a courier come and find you as soon as I know what the answer is.
All right. Yeah, I guess I'll just keep laying low. I can't do that.
All right. Before you leave, puts his hand out like a waiter expecting a tip.
I give him 5. And I dap him up, give him a fancy new modern handshake.
That's fine. Don't worry, we'll bill you. It's okay. I know where to find you now. Don't worry. Nobody messes with Troll Beholderson. Griffin, Troll, and Beholderson. All right. One little.
We have a question. Quick question. We have a quick question. Is this where Cousin Vinny went from after saving his nephew? Problematic. Ask the question.
Yeah, he actually is a human, but he's because he's Joe Pesci. He just he could play a lot of roles. Let me put it that way. A lot of diminutive roles. So, yeah, he said his name was Vincent Gallo. Yeah, by the way, I never introduced myself. It's Vincent Gallo.
Well, nice to meet you, Kurt Russell Crowe.
I just figured canonically, if I'm showing up later, we need a name to reference later. So it's just weird that I was just a one-off character. We did. It's not weird if I'm a one-off character. We don't know each other's name, but if I'm going to be coming up, repeatedly. So Vincent Gallo. Sara Lee. You said you're hungover.
My character, yes.
Okay, your character is hungover. You are
Dad.
Also hungover.
So you're like, are you just like sitting at a bench, just kind of,
We're in that state of I can't do anything, and I desperately need somebody to just bring me greasy food to help absorb it all.
Almost as if the gods, hearing your wish, bestowed upon you. That is when you smell bacon and eggs behind you. And that is when you see Garen. You don't know. You see one of the bros you were partying with last night. He bends the knee. It was the one who bent the knee to you before.
Avril of the Lasagna, the fabled hero of yore, I'm here with this bacon and egg burrito to give to you as an offering and to ask to be your squire.
Oh my God, Brian, you are my savior. Thank you so much.
Gnarly.
I respectfully take this and we'll scarf it down.
Would you like for me to like do that human table thing, and like you can like eat the bacon and egg burrito like using my back as a table? Like that's what a squire would do. I don't know. It's my first time squiring. I just know you're a great hero, and I'm looking to make a name for myself.
I will accept your squire and use it as a footrest as I eat this food.
Yeah.
With my hands.
So you're watching this this unicorn business unfold. Some dude in a toga is your footrest.
So like Byron, tell me, right? Okay, so we like fought some ogres, and then there's a horse over there with a horn. Do you see it too, or is this something? Am I still very drunk?
Oh no, they caught the unicorn? Oh man, that was going to be like one of the things we were going to do for the town. Yeah, apparently there's been some like werewolves biting people. That's the rumor anyway.
Hey, real quick about the toga footrest, Life in 3D commented, turns out chivalry isn't dead, it just has CTE.
It's just delayed.
By the way, if anybody's wondering, he is a halfling male. Looks athletic, stringy, looks like a soccer player, like just real stringy.
You gotta stop saying halfling.
That's our word. My mistake.
Brandon. I'm just gonna keep calling you the wrong names.
Let's go, Brandon.
It's Garen, milady, but you could call me whatever.
You said Garrett? I wasn't even close. But like, tell me this, Garrett. What was the plan once you got the unicorn? What do you do with a unicorn?
Well, I mean, like mainly we just handle like getting drunk and like beating shit up, but like we also could like get drunk and steal stuff, and that's like I think kind of what the unicorn was gonna fall under.
We're going to leave it in the principal's office as a joke.
Yeah, we're going to prank the dean of the Broski College.
Dirk runs it up the flagpole, and it just sits up there. And then the next day at school, everyone's like, how did you get a unicorn up on the flagpole?
Okay, so we were going to Animal House this unicorn. Got it.
We heard that Jay and Silent Bob University... Chasing Amy campus. Their campus is their mascot's a unicorn. And so we're gonna like totally get one and then break the shit out of that chapter.
Oh my god!
But for good, bro. But for like.
So like you guys were just gonna steal it just for the hell of it.
Well, I mean, we know that like supposedly it's like something that can cure like werewolf bites. So like we'd like use our partying, but for good, to help people.
I mean, that's the code, so I respect that. Yes. But, you know what? Snap, snap, clap, clap. Go fetch me a nerd. Fetch me a nerd who can explain how the unicorn fixes the werewolf stuff.
I hope he actually just said snap, snap, clap, clap and didn't even do it.
I can't snap, snap, clap, clap. I'm holding food.
He gets up very gingerly, like you would expect him to just like a St. Bernard just pop up and run. But he gets up very gingerly to make sure that your feet hit the ground without causing any disturbance to your breakfast. And he runs off to go, what's he fetching again?
A nerd.
A nerd.
But what if he can only find a dweeb?
Find me a nerd.
Candy.
Or a dork, or a nerd, or a dweeb, or a geek. One of the above. Any and all.
He runs directly into...
Oh my god. He comes back with Artificarian. Crossover number 2.
All of the above.
He runs into the campus, Jay and Silent Bob, Snoochie Boochie campus library, and he disappears in there.
Okay. I will. That's how my best ability to contribute to y'all's right now as I eat this and slowly die. I'll bring help to us.
All right.
Nerd summoning.
Okay.
I don't have any magic spells. I can't summon a nerd. I must use a bro to summon a nerd.
So yeah, Garen runs off into that library. Jesse.
Yeah.
You had just you had convinced the town folk, I believe, that you were at least a celebrity. That human folk, people from Stony, Oregon, specifically, were in town. So like you're kind of it's you kind of start getting flooded. There's some madness going on. The mayor's losing control. So everybody leave him alone. What's important is that we get the unicorn. The mayor continues to shout. And, my camera froze. All right, well.
It's
Oh,
good for you,
thank
though.
God.
What's up?
That's a good-
It's very
good
angry,
phrase.
coach.
All right, there we go. All right, so, in the madness, the crowd, the unicorn.
Right, we can't let
Ah,
them
that's a
do
good place
this.
for us to go.
Quick, everybody turn your cameras off before Damian gets here.
He's here. He's just
No.
Sarah Lee, Queen of Pranks.
But if we all leave before the teacher gets here, then we can't have class.
Cube Damien. When he turns into two cubes dancing around each other, he really gets mean.
Yeah.
Silence! You dare insult Dungeon Mastertron?
Just ignore that man behind the curtain.
My cubes are swirling. I'm so upset. All right, back. So sorry for people listening to this show. You probably hear my mic
I
cut
am
out.
sorry for anyone.
Sorry for
listening.
most of our listeners that only listen.
For
and
everything.
don't need a visual.
We're gonna say in the chaos though. Roll me. So Sal, what are you doing during this chaos? You're there
I'm
too.
still hanging by the horse as Jesse takes lead in defending it. The unicorn. We call them horses once you get to know them.
We're gonna be honest with you. All these,
Horses.
they're all fake. We post them on. All right. Okay.
Hey, someone said, well, Damien with 2 cubes, we should glean him real quick.
No, stop grinding these cubes. Stop that. It hurts. Sara Lee?
I don't know what Gleam is.
No one does. That's the
No
fun
one
of
does.
it.
I'm Googling it.
They named a whole movie about that, and nobody knows what it is.
It was 1980s Hollywood attempt to understand skater culture. And so they made a movie
Perfect.
about a movie where you could never whose title you could never gain anything about skating from. You could never
You
interpret
couldn't
anything
glean
from.
anything from that title.
No.
Ah.
Yeah, you know that theme skaters say all the time, gleaming the cube.
Yes, we do say that.
Okay, so
I am hip.
Lothario, you see an opening.
What?
There,
Ah, he's back.
with the people.
Lothario's here, the gang's all
Lothario's
back.
here.
Sal, Trey,
Trey, please.
You see an opening as there's chaos. A lot of the trackers who have this unicorn by the neck, they're getting mobbed. It's difficult for them to maintain their control over this majestic beast.
Can I just put my hand over the unicorn? I look at it, like letting it know, like, hey, you can trust me. And then we just Homer Simpson back out of the fight, like Homer in
Yes.
the bush.
Roll
Is there a
me
hedge?
an animal handling check at advantage.
Oh, I'm
Hedge check.
rolling it. So 13 and or 26.
26.
You're called, DM.
Yeah, the unicorn, bites the scruff of the collar of your jacket and throws you onto its back.
And I'm on backwards, so I can see everyone fighting as it's walking away.
Ride that corn.
Yeah, and
Gleam that horse.
Gleam that cube.
it starts riding out of town.
Nice. And it knows where it's going, so I'm just kind of like rhythmically patting its butt, giving it like little scratches, little drumming practice on it.
You can hear the unicorn because you can speak with animals. You're conversational. No, chase music like something. There you go. Don't just
Or
breathe.
maybe chase music from the 60s, like some car chase music.
Sal, give him We Will Rock You.
Ba, 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 ba.
So yeah, the unicorn escapes. Where were we?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm just trying to get the crowd on my side and to convince them that there's other ways to cure werebites than just killing unicorns.
Mhm.
And then
Oh, here we come with big pharma pushing vaccines on people. No, I'm kidding.
that's what they made the Pfizer vaccine from, was ground up unicorn horns.
Which is why you only need one shot.
Yeah,
Clint,
so
are you and I the only ones not frozen on camera right now?
Am I frozen? I think it's your screen.
No.
Yeah, it's just you. No one else is
Just
frozen.
me.
It's just.
I can only see Clint and me move.
I'm gleaming
That's
cubes,
cool.
but most of our listenership is audio, so I'm cool. But
Yeah.
people don't get to see the guy who's like 80, whose face is 80% nose. I'm okay with that.
So
Man,
is
every
everyone
day your
else.
nose gets bigger.
He's like a Miyazaki character at this point. He's like drawn like cartoonishly. I can't. Yes, the mayor of the town speaks up. Order! I demand order! What? How? You there, strangers, outlanders! I do not care if you are humans or whatever folk. We have a werewolf infestation in this town. People are getting bit left and right. Do you know the priest's son has been bit? We had that unicorn there to get a cure, and you just let it go.
Yes, that's because I don't believe in killing animals for the sake of werebites, but I will kill those werewolves for you if you want. Is all were? It's kind of a selective animal caring situation.
I mean, unicorns are majestic, wonderful, goodly natured beings, and you're just gonna kill it.
Thank you, my
You're gonna
lawyer.
be
just
evil
arrived.
to defeat evil. That's not the right way. Like the unicorn's gonna run out. What are you gonna do then?
We
That's
would
a
remember
short-sighted
the
solution,
sacrifice.
you idiot.
We would remember the unicorn's sacrifice. Sometimes one must die so that one must live. Is that not nature that these unicorns and these hippie werewolves claim to espouse?
Craig's gonna
And-
change his tune when he finds out it's a were unicorn.
And what
He's like,
if,
okay.
after we have cured that one individual, we make a tiny profit with some of the other scraps that are laying around?
Ew.
Disgusting.
So there's no profit to be made with ending the werewolf cure. Course, the other way. Whatever. I'm tired. Where's my nappy time? Where's my tea?
And
Flight of the skateboard. The longboard.
Is that
well,
lawyer around?
I-
Can we use the lawyers? I'd like to hear from what's his name?
Unfrozen caveman lawyer.
Vincent Gallo. Yeah. Or you'd leave Vincent Gallo behind?
Oh yeah, Vincent went to fix my case, sort my case out.
Did somebody say Vincent? Oh, somebody say Vincent Gallo over here? Sorry, somebody calls me. It's
a
something
slightly
about my
different voice
business
every time.
card. Need a card? I'm just
sounds
right
different
next
when
to
he's
my
outside.
gabagool shop here.
Oh, never been so relieved to see a lawyer. Please step in. Talk to this mayor. He's crazy. He wants to grind up unicorn bones and sell it on the black market or something.
Why, you need to hook up in the black market? I can help you out. What do you need in the black market?
I forgot this was a shady lawyer.
Do you need a fence? You need somebody to sell unicorn parts? Don't worry. That's a disgusting business, and I would never, ever take part in it. However, I will introduce you to some friends of mine before I find his fee.
Yeah, Gregory, not really the move involved in this guy. He's for other stuff that personal matters. It's fine. Let's move on.
Better call Sal. How about that? Sal,
Better
help.
Call Sal, my favorite TV show.
You just hear like through the forest. I'm already way far on the unicorn. What?
I'm glad you escaped with the unicorn. Well, listen, I have some healing. I have healing word. Maybe I could help out this priest's son without killing corns. Why don't you take me to the priest's son? We'll talk this out, and if that doesn't work out, we'll find another way to stop these werewolves.
All
What do you
right,
say
fine.
there?
We're fine. You can go see them, but we need. Listen, the Sacred Grove is out about 30 minutes past down that village. I'm willing to bet that's where that unicorn that just refuses to cure a sick child fled. That's where you're also going to find those druids, those druids who have been sheltering them werewolves.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm half Druish. I can go talk to them. We'll discuss it. And let me first let's see the priest's son and let's see this whiny son and see if we can heal him.
Okay, you the party, if they all want to regroup now, makes their way towards the local chapel in Fizzleport. When you approach, it's a stony chapel. Everybody feels like a giant here because, again, not really designed for humans. A lot of halflings. This town's populous. Not even really an orc. We did establish that outside the village there is an ogre convent where architecture accommodates the women of their size.
I'm still with the unicorn though, so I'm not with you guys, and I'm asking it all these dumb questions like, do you know any Pegasi? I mean, I'm not saying you're not enough for me, but that'd be really cool if you knew a Pegasi.
Yeah. I apologize, brother. Riding on my back must be hell on your human parts.
Your sciatica.
You get used to it.
I gotta admit, I've been running deliberately hard to try to fuck with you for the first couple miles, but...
And I must admit, I thought you were a girl unicorn until you spoke.
I am. How dare you?
Oh.
I am very feminine. How dare you? Not that I need to be.
It's just a quiet ride now, and it goes up to you guys.
Thank you for saving me. I still appreciate you saving me, and I'll take you to the Sacred Grove. That's when you feel your rat come out.
Milton.
Clint can speak up on and chime in with him whenever. If you had handled something different, I was going to make you roll an animal handling check, and I had Clint ready to do something. But did not work out that way. All right. When you go see the sun, let's see where I'm at here. We're gonna say as you walk. By the way, Garen's has a fan, like a palm frond fan, and is fanning Avril. Does this help your haircut, your headache, your hangover?
This is her squire.
Yeah. Okay. When you see a small gnomish man, Adwin, hello, I am Father Adwin. I hear you've come to help. Are you the poachers who are tracking down the unicorn? My son.
No, we're the opposite of that. We're the freedom fighters that will not allow you to abuse a unicorn, but we are here to heal your wimpy son.
When you say that, you hear a savage beast clawing and there's like a shed with that has several padlocks. You see like a buff wolf arm trying to claw its way out through. It just sounds like a pack of honey badgers in there. He is actually out back. That lycanthropy can be hell on somebody's constitution and irritability. My boy.
Oh, so he's not wounded. He's actually a werewolf.
Oh, yes. He was bitten by a werewolf, and usually the curse only activates on a full moon, but he's been like this for nearly 2 days now.
Wow. Clint, you know anything about werewolves? I guess
may or may not.
I mean, I can turn into a wolf, but I don't know if that's going to help us in this situation because it sounds like a kind of a aggressive monster.
You should ask Corvid.
Oh yes. Well, in my memory from when I was here last with all of you, like a normal human would be, let's see, werewolves. Yeah, no, we kind of missed the window. If it was just bit, we could have like lesser restoration them or something. But now it's gonna take more than that. It's gonna take a real thing. Yeah, we got nothing. We can like go ask about stuff from the Grove. Maybe they got answers if they got the werewolves.
Yeah, let's go to the Grove. That's a good point. Okay.
Yes, that's right. Go to the Grove, Mayor Louisa says behind you. Go there and eradicate those dirty werewolf harboring citizens before they prey on more of these town folk, like sweet Father Adwin's boy.
Not liking this mayor. This man has no dick.
I'm telling you, New York will be fine.
All right, we'll go to the Grove. I'm not going to eradicate, but so just chill on that.
Yes, you're one of the good druids. Yes, I'm normally not a fan of druids, but you're one of the good ones.
I sounded racist again. All right. Let's go meet up with Sal and check out this Grove, you guys.
Great.
What do you think?
That's classism, actually, not racist. That's the class. Yes.
Can we all ride piggyback on your squire? How do we get there quickly?
Yes. If you want, you can piggyback each one of you to the Sacred Grove. It's 30 minutes there and back.
Well, listen, I was just in Japan and I saw these people being carried in a carriage with a guy running in front of the carriage, and I thought that looks like the worst job.
A rickshaw?
Richard Shaw.
Yeah, it's rickshaw.
Actually named it after the guy.
But yes, if can we do a Squire Shaw situation?
Yes, you can. Yes, there could be a Squire Shaw situation.
No, that's wrong. We'll walk.
Hold on, wait. No, hold on. You're right. We do have a rickshaw down at the Broski chapter house, embassy house, here in Fizzleport. Yeah, we usually make the pledges, the new Squire pledges. I have to drag the legacies around, but yeah, you know what? Like, I'm a pledge again. Yeah, that's right. I'm pledging myself again to the Lady Avril and her service. Yes, I will be back with the rickshaw. So yes, he shows back up with the rickshaw despite being hungover, with the zeal of a college oaf.
What a champ.
Each time he's like more depleted, but never gives up with the zeal of a paladin.
Okay, you can just take Avril in that rickshaw. We're fine to walk. I just want.
Yep, I'll go too. Rickshaw me.
He does you four.
Nap time.
That's fine. I'll walk. You guys shaw it up, and we'll get to the Grove.
With the dedication of an anime protagonist, he finally gets all of you there. You see the path, it's all uphill and rocky too.
It's uphill both ways somehow.
At some point I look down, I'm like, bro, this is really what you have to do. You just have to sweat out the hangover and you're gonna feel great once we get there.
That's right. You know, that's one of the other tenets. You never skip leg day. I mean, it's unofficial. Yeah. It's actually one of the amendments to the charter, but that's not important. Don't skip leg day.
Also, like, I so respect you for honoring the no leg day thing, bro, because most other frats, they only stick to arms and chest. We're better than that.
Avril, you could see her thick quads.
She does some flexing.
She has the Batman metal armor where it's like contoured to her muscles.
But we've also never done arms and chest, so we just like weak upper body, but like massively.
Tyrannosaurus. Her claws are starting to rival Craig's calves.
Yeah. You got Craig's calves and Kermit the Frog arms.
All right, so you guys finally, after everybody's arrived, you guys had a rally point just outside the Sacred Grove. But you enter the Sacred Grove, and that is where you see Trey. He is entertaining. Trey, what are you doing? How are you entertaining all these druids?
Match trick.
You guys walk in on me literally doing mocking impressions of you guys. And I don't know how to skate well. My head hurts all the time. And then, oh, look at me. I'm a thin guy with fat calves. And everyone's just dying laughing because they don't even know what the heck I'm saying.
He says it with such confidence.
Oh, and look at me. I'm Corvin. I'm fucking still super cool and like the raddest guy. And like, I changed my name and no one cares because I'm so cool. And then I'm like, and otters are cool. Otters are nice, though. Otters, the otter guy's a sweet fella. Wait, does Jesse have huge calves in his dog form?
He's still mostly human right now. So like,
Okay.
he still has thick calves.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hell
Yeah, baby.
He just has like the face hair that the people who have that disease that or the genetic condition where they grow hair all over their body.
As he levels up, will you eventually get calves?
The werewolf gene.
Yeah, but it's all blonde. It's like blonde golden retriever hair.
Oh, that's cool.
All right. All right. So, in fact, the only thing that ends your little game of parroting your friends is when the other druids snap to attention, seeing that outsiders are entering the sacred grove. Many of them transform into bears, owlbears, wolves, etc. A couple badgers.
Hell yeah.
Greetings, fellow druids. It is I, the Geomancer, and Avril's assholes.
I forgot about that.
I forgot about that too.
Seeing that a druid, hello, cousin. One of the badgers transformed into a muscly Tarzan-looking dwarf.
Hello, cousin. What circle do you hail from?
The circle of life.
Hold on, wait.
I am from the Circle of Rocks. I am the Geomancer named Gregory Pregory G. Thrillman.
Well, it is an honor to have you join my circle of the stars. I was just, do you know this one here? You both smell of company. You smell, you guys have the scent of adventurers.
That's the scent of a hangover, brah.
Then that means you saved Hillary the unicorn. Thank you. You have my gratitude.
Oh, why is her name
totally
Hillary?
helped with that so much. I did a lot for that one. That was mostly me.
Well, her
really.
name is Hillary Rebecca, but
Oh, I hate both of those names. Let me guess, she's like a mascot for the sororities.
You see there behind you.
first this one doesn't believe that I'm a woman.
Pointing to Sal. Now this one hates my names. And I get captured by villagers. The indignities that that Hillary Rebecca has suffered today. I shall be in the sacred grove. And she prances off to go munch on grass in the sacred grove.
So sorry, guys, I pissed off a unicorn.
Well, she's kind of a bitch. Well, we saved her, so you guys should be very grateful for that. But we are curious about the werewolves and the were creatures and their. Listen, one of the townsfolk, he's got this pussy ass son who turned into a wolf. You don't really know what to do with him. Do you guys have any ideas?
Well, I mean, we have werebears here. Werewolves, though. Werewolves are something different. No, there should not be a werewolf anywhere within these confines.
Well, they're
What is a werebear?
Goose chase. I'm sick of this shit. I'm sick of this wild goose chase, folks. Yes. I'm not an old
blaming
man.
you. The mayor wants to eradicate you and your werefolk because they think that you're biting everybody and turning them all into these shitty wolves.
Is that what they are saying? Oh, hello, fellow druids. Guess what they're saying in the town? They're saying that we are werewolves and that we are biting the members of the town. See, I told all of you that they would stop at nothing to try to drive us from our land. And here they are making up lies about us.
Mostly the mayor. I don't think everybody's on board with this theory, but he's pushing it hard.
Yeah, that Mayor Louisa, ever since she took over some couple years ago, there have been many incursions as she tries to expand her civilization, building factories and whatnot in our sacred forest, which is the last sacred forest in this area.
Are there any rocks here?
We have been able to fight her off. We don't have as many rocks as some of the more wealthy places. You guys would know actually from this world that rocks are because there are very little rocks in this world. Rocks are kind of a sign of wealth. Except Jesse, the type of rocks you're used to working with, like raw rock, not processed rock. Which is still really rare, but it essentially makes you like a master of, I guess, the rarest and most deadly element in this world.
We like our rocks quarried to table.
Where was this rock raised? What was its diet?
Is it fair trade?
Organic rock?
Tell me about the volcano that birthed it. Mostly iron deposits, you say? Pass.
So, fellas, if you're not biting everybody, then who do you think's been doing this to the townsfolk?
Well, we have.
He's like, I don't know, and then bites Jesse.
If you're asking whether we have been in conflict with the town many times, it is no secret that we have defended our forests, the place where we have raised our young for generations, with force many times. We have never consorted with werewolves or had any sort gone on the offensive in any way towards the town. We are simply protecting what is ours. Well, what is nature's? I'm sorry, that was rude of me. I'm gonna
You say snoochie boots.
well, actually, it's not ours. He gets well actually from behind. It's not ours. We simply get to enjoy the bountiful gift of nature's bosom.
What's Thelonious? Oh, that's not Thelonious.
Don't love how you used bosom there. Hey, real quick, just to back up a couple seconds, you said werebears. What are those?
Well, werebear is like a state. Most animals have a state of being, a state of being where that is halfway in between that of their humanoid part or their natural state and that of the animal they are trying to channel. We druids learn a way to channel werebears and a few other animals. But werewolf is something different. It is an old world curse from before many of the circle of druids. It is considered a forbidden magic amongst many druids to even work with lycanthropy.
You sure nobody's biting people as a werebear?
Let's cut through the red tape here real quick. They've got a werewolf boy that they're blaming on you, and they want the unicorn blood to heal it. We should diffuse this. What do you know? What can be done? Let's speed this up. Come on, quick.
You're right.
It's almost nap time again.
Right. If one of you has an incredible sense of smell, he looks at a certain rat. You, unless somebody else would like to shapeshift. I have... I caught a piece of werewolf fur in the grove a couple months back. I haven't seen any trace of it since, but if one of you has an incredible sense of smell and is for tracking, you are welcome to borrow this tuft of fur and use it to track down the werewolf scent.
Oh yes, let me see that. Nothing. Nothing. I got. I forget. I have a terrible sense of smell.
You can't even smell the feces it was in.
Oh, gross.
Well, Trey might want to keep his rat secret still. I don't know, but I can turn.
Roll an animal handling check.
Aren't you an actual dog or a part
Yeah, I feel
dog?
like a dog person should be able to.
I felt.
Yeah, I'm part dog, but I could also turn into an actual wolf.
But
Which is like,
he's not there yet, and he could turn into a wolf. But
No.
that is, and so could you. But roll an animal handling check.
1 + 6.
6. 1 plus 6. All right.
That's a
roll the
natural one.
Make him do the math.
You feel you're expecting
You inhaled it.
you you realize you haven't felt a certain presence in your pocket for a little bit. And so like you start like doing that thing where you're looking for your keys, but you don't find your keys.
Mm-hmm.
And
The Macarena. I like that.
doing the Macarena.
I don't feel anything shifting around.
And almost on cue, that's when you see a figure emerge from the forest. It is a halfling male. What does he look like, Clint?
I mean, what's the half? I think that's more of a Trebado. What's the halfling version of your rat look like, Trey?
Who, by the way, nobody knows. By the way, what this is. You instinctually know what you're looking at, like your greatest fear. Oh no, that piece of shit. He's pulling a Frasier. There's a comic. There's a sitcom situation happening.
So he looks like half rat and half also rat, but different colors.
Like a rat-faced halfling, or like a Teenage Ninja Turtle villain.
Yeah. No, he's like a Teenage Ninja Turtle villain. He's got like a denim vest on with like just a bunch of random pins on it. He's wearing pants, but because we're like 2000-ish, they're like low rise. They're like really low. They show like too much rat pelvic area.
Maybe he thinks he did a really good job shape-shifting and nobody can tell.
but because like he's halfling or whatever, like the hands and the feet look straight human, like normal human, like not even a rat clawy.
Mm-hmm.
And the tail, what about the tail? It's slung over his shoulder like a continental soldier.
Oh.
Do his ears also hang low?
And then wobble to and fro. Yes, you know him.
I know the tail.
So this mysterious figure that nobody knows, this mysterious, horrifying looking figure, confidently strides up almost on cue to offer help. Clint?
Yo, what's up, man? Yeah. I heard you need some help sniffing some stuff.
Oh.
Raven, I'm here to help. You've been trying to keep me all cooped up. I'm sick of being a rat form, man. Let me sniff this guy out for you.
I hack up the fur that was inhaled and I hand it over, just looking at him like, like when your parents are mad that you're acting out in public, but they don't say anything, but you see the fury in their eyes. Like when you're like being loud in church, you're just like, so I just hand over the fur and I'm like, what are you doing? With my eyes. My eyes was going like, what are you doing?
Yeah. Your eyes are telling me I'm about to be hit when nobody's around.
Oh, don't look at me like that. Well, I'll fail you. What can be wrong? I mean, come on. I've been all cooped up this whole time. Come on. Let me, I can sniff a bitch out. You think he's pretending like I can't help, and I'm right here for you. Let me help.
You're right, Milton. I know you can sniff a bitch out. You've always been the best at sniffing bitches out.
Or dog, we don't know what kind, if it's male or female. If it's a male, it's a dog. If it's a bitch, it's a bitch,
That's actually scientifically accurate. I know. I want to break the fourth wall real quick. We Googled it the other day, and we're like, what's the male version of a dog? It's just dog. But bitch is female. Yeah. So, fun fact for the listeners out there. All right, back to the scene.
I'm just talking about animals. I'm not being disrespectful at all.
If anything, you're being so respectful.
That's my thing about it.
Garen, Avril's squire can't take her eyes off of this monstrosity. Like in the same way that like somebody's been in a terrible car wreck, you can't just he's trying not to look. Oh, bro.
He's a rat man. Is that what he is?
Hey, listen, you can stop staring. I know I'm handsome. Jeez. You're embarrassing yourself.
I do love the way that you speak. I have to say that.
Oh, yeah, man. I was always been thinking about that with you, Gregory. I finally get to talk to him. This guy's cool.
So wait, you guys, there's a rat? First off, you guys must be, this must be a lot for you to absorb. One, there's a rat. And two, he can clearly magic shape. He sees this.
He's the coolest rat we've ever seen.
You might start thinking back to Pokemon cards that have gone missing. Perhaps.
Not quite as a halfling-sized rat. Not quite as big as a New York rat, but still pretty big.
Oh, just a regular downtown San Diego Horton Plaza rat? Got it.
Only 2'5".
It's a normal San Diego palm tree rat,
Cool.
which is where they live.
Let's follow his lead. I like it. Let's do it. Rat it up. He's sniffing something.
Rat it up.
Get
It's a
ratty
bit
with it.
ratchet.
So he takes the feces fur.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm really glad I did.
Yep, I can smell some. That's a lot of wear in that wolf. Yo, that's a. Let me see.
That's corn.
It's like Leon Phelps, the ladies' man. Almost.
The ladies wear.
A lady.
Trigger cognac. Well, let's go, Ratty. I love your smoking jacket too. Let's do this.
It's denim.
It's denim smoking jacket.
To absorb the smoke.
So I think
You smell like regret.
so you guys take the scent. You guys follow the scent. Roll me a perception check. I'll look what a rat has. I'll look at what the stats line is for a rat.
A ratling.
11.
Sorry, what are we rolling?
She's rolling for rat.
Perception.
Perception.
Wouldn't it be survival? For tracking?
Yeah, actually, I like that. You know, I could see it going either way, but you're right. We don't use survival either. You're right. It is tracking.
Well, then 21.
21.
So it's survival?
It's called
Yeah.
survival.
All right. Yeah. Survival. All right. So 21. Sweet. Yeah. You guys are following this little rat man. Do you run on all fours, by the way? Like in a horrifying? Or
Only
is
up
it on
the stairs.
twos?
Only up the stairs.
No, I like waddle, wiggle, and then like get down on all fours to smell, and then like real unathletic, waddly, like 2 foot walking.
Why do I feel like Clint practiced that in the mirror before this?
None. I forgot this was a thing, and I was like, "Wait,
I did
what's
too.
this voice?"
He didn't even have to practice. He just knows it.
I'd like to know real fast, Sal. Are what we seeing just an extremely advanced rat druid, and he's doing the best wild shape he can, but keeping in mind for a rat, he's practically the Einstein of rat magic, or is is what he is it like a
Yes.
He cut out.
is he
The cubes have stopped gleaming.
Yeah.
is he like the very first rat who invented is this the way it's supposed to look? Are you guys not telling him that his form is not this? Because Milton can always turn back into Milton whenever he wants in his rat form, but is the goal for him to be passable? Does he think he's passable? Is he just okay with looking horrifying?
I think he's just happy not to be a little rat. so he'll
Okay.
take what he can get.
That's right.
And I, as being his longtime friend, really hope that he, when your friends don't tell you you're getting like too out of shape or whatever. I just don't have the heart to tell him that he scares me and strikes fear into the heart and minds of everyone who witnesses him.
Okay, so he doesn't know. Okay.
I keep on dropping hints, and every time I come back from the store, I come back with a scope and a new toothbrush and Colgate. I'm like constantly trying to remind him, like, dude, you need to do something about your teeth, bro. Like, but I don't say it. Because
Oh,
family.
another chew toy. Thanks.
I didn't realize until I became this before I wild shaped it, but you humanoids throw up a lot. All right. Okay. So you guys follow this rat. It leads you the whole way. Sara Lee, we're going to say that you're carried by your squire, your depleted squire. So, but everybody's following Milton.
I don't know if you.
What's that?
Can you have the skateboard chicks like stay in the back? She reeks of alcohol. It's almost all I can smell. She gotta get back there.
All right, rat boy.
Sorry, somebody's cool.
Damian,
You
I don't know if you
smell
saw
like
your
you are a
phone.
bar.
I don't know if you saw your phone, Damian, but we got to wrap up.
Oh, okay. All right. I think that's as good of a place as any to end the episode. Win in Heart Pursuit. I did try to take a little longer today. That's on me. I apologize. But that's as good a place as any with the rat boy.
We'll stop
Leading the
right here
party.
in the hallway of the forest.
Exactly. And that's this will be the last episode. The hallway is where our campaigns go to die. Thank you so very much, guys. Do you have anything to plug?
Everybody go once.
I don't even know what I'm on anymore.
We're
Lance, how about you?
in the works to make a Milton plushie. So get your orders in now.
Jesse, what about you?
I'm just plugging at Jesse Egan Comedy on all social media.
All right. I have questions for everybody's characters, but if you guys got to get off now, I understand. We can handle that next episode.
All right,
I
sweet.
think just Jesse has to go. We can plug shit.
Oh, well, we'll handle that next episode. Don't worry. All right. Thank you very much. This has been Awful Neutral. If you're looking for a way to support the show, please support our Patreon. We have a variety of levels to interact. Also, all of our episodes, both from the first campaign and the new campaign, are being put on YouTube. Or you can follow us as a live stream. We broadcast our episodes every Sunday at noon Pacific Standard Time on Twitch. You might have noticed right now we are back to recording online. We are looking for a new place to record. We think we have a real cool place lined up. We'll keep you guys posted. And I think that's it.
Super cool place.
It's my guest
working on
bedroom.
it.
I'm sorry. We got to move the cot for a bed. I'm sorry. My dogs are going to have to sleep outside now.
Nope.
All right. Thank you very much. This has been Awful Neutral. Thank you so very much for supporting the show. We love you guys. Bye.
Love y'all.
Listen to me
Bye.
this week.